Hi friend, David here from Learn Stage Lighting, and in this video we're going to unbox the GAMMA TX4 and take a look at it. First things first, we got to get it out. Comes to you in a cardboard box. Go ahead and open that up. Inside we've got a user manual, though Gamma said they are going to stop doing that just because they get out of date. You can go to the website. Most brands have done that by nowadays. And then we've got the unit encased in foam inside this box. So what I usually do for stuff like this is I flip it over and I pull the box off. And I drop the light on the floor. I'm kidding. And then you can tip it over so we can get the light out. So, included with the TX4, a couple things. One, you've got the unit itself. You've got its omega brackets for hanging. Go ahead and pull this out. Comes in a plastic bag. And then, as with Gamma products always, you get yourself PowerCon and DMX 3-pin. Now before we get to the review, just want to highlight some of the features of this light and dispel a couple rumors, because why not? So the TX4 is a 150 watt LED fixture. It doesn't have zoom, which keeps it brighter. So it's very comparable to a lot of fixtures in this range, but I would argue that in terms of fan noise, in terms of brightness, and in terms of build quality, it really beats out most things in its price range. Okay, I've done a comparison video as well here over on the Learn Stage Lighting channel. You can check that out here. So it's a pretty typical compact moving head here. You can see the dimensions over on Learn Stage Lighting gear. 2 handles to carry it. By the way, it drives me crazy when companies, this happens these days, they build fixtures without handles. What are you thinking? Okay, on the base, we've got our menu up, down, enter. We'll get into that in a few minutes. On the reverse side, we do have PowerCon linking. So PowerCon in and out. Not all moving lights have it, but this one, being a 150 watt LED source, it doesn't draw a ton of power, so they give you that option. DMX in and out, 3-pin and diffuse. Okay, turning it around, we'll take a look at the omega brackets. If you're ever buying a moving light, you're looking at it, one thing that you want to do is check out the omega brackets, okay? So you've got them in the box here, and they clamp down here on the unit itself. And if I can get it open one-handed, I will then show you something very important that not every light has. Okay, so when you put on the omega bracket, you can go with your brackets either the same direction with the plate or the other direction. And this is really key, especially in an installation or even times where you have some fixtures on trusses oriented one way and some on trusses oriented another way. You can have the brackets oriented so that all the fixtures face the same way, so that the display and the cables face the same way, so that when you start to move it, it moves in the way that you want it to, right? There's nothing worse than being forced, and I've seen this on other fixtures, is that you have a bracket, omega bracket, that only goes one way for the clamp. And when that happens, and you're hanging a truss that's sideways, the fixtures on it are sideways compared to the others, the problem you have is you get half your fixtures tilt sideways, half of them tilt the other, and you can never make it look right. Whereas with something like the TX4, you can orient it whichever way you want. The omega clamps go both ways. I know it might sound like I'm making a deal out of something that's not a big deal, but to me it kind of is, because I've been on shows where you can't turn the fixtures, and now half of them turn this way and half of them turn that way, and you can offset it in the console, but it's still not quite right. We don't like that. So, TX4, good rubber feet on it, good solid plastic, fan on the base, fan on the moving head, and that's the unboxing. So, if you're looking for more info on this unit, check it out, the GAMMA TX4 over at LearnStageLightingGear.com. We'll have it linked below as well. And then check out our review video that's coming up next, where I go in and I review this. We talk about every aspect of it, look through the features, and show you everything it can do. I'll see you guys there. Thanks.